Hey everyone, it's Abby, and this is my morning wake up call because before I go to work, the one thing that pisses me off is that I constantly have this skewed perception that if I keep emulating other people, I will be exactly like I'll be as successful as they are. Let me tell you something. God is not a basic God. Like, you don't hear when you go to churches, they're like, our God is a basic God. Like, God's gonna kill me. But don't worry, I'm not the perfect example of a Christian. I don't even think I'm like, I ain't there. But anyways, I don't even know what the hell I was saying. The one issue that we have is that we focus so much, like we focus our attention, me, myself, I'll just put myself as an example. I focus my attention on the footsteps of other people. You know the phrase, stay in your own lane? I'll be too busy focused on what they're doing, like, oh my God, they're so shiny. Like, no, you have to focus on, if I'm going to get anywhere in life, I have to realize that the same tools that God's going to give them, He's going to give my lane what I need, and He knows exactly how I can use certain tools. Like, certain tools to life are accessible to other people because they know how to use them. They're going to use them wisely. If you get too focused on making sure, like, oh my gosh, wow, they're doing great, you will remain a follower. You cannot be successful just focusing on other people, likes and all this other stuff. And I love it. I love it. I love it. That's great. That's great that you love it. But what the hell is that doing for you? Are you using that as a tool itself to motivate yourself to move forward? Like, one issue that I had was, I have a lot of issues apparently. One issue that I had was always being like, oh my goodness, this person got me messed up. Like, no, you have yourself messed up. You wanna know why? Because number one, you tolerate a lot of things. Number two, you don't do what you're supposed to do for yourself because you're too busy focusing on what everyone else needs, what everyone else wants. I'm going to do things exactly like them and my life is going to turn out exactly the same. No, it's not. It really isn't. You could do the exact same thing, but you're not going to, even if you have slightly the same results, you're not going to have the same perception of it. You might not even be happy. They might not even be happy with how they got to where they needed to be. A lot of the times we do things that we're not comfortable doing, and we do a lot of things that we did not want to do to begin with. We end up having a lot of roadblocks, and we blame God, we blame whoever, the universe, the energy source, the freaking rock, I don't know. We blame other people, but we don't take responsibility for our own actions, when in reality we were too distracted by what other people were doing that we didn't focus on what we needed to get done. And we know that we have this capability to be great, and we censor it. I'm going to stop saying we. I'm just going to put myself as the example because I do this often. I'm not going to lie. I'll be a hypocrite if I do. So what I do is I like to censor myself. I have a bad habit of censoring myself. I have a bad habit of apologizing when I don't need to. What I mean by censoring myself is I have a certain idea. I have a certain way of portraying myself. I have a certain personality, and I love it because that's me, that's who I am, and what the hell's the point? But then I try to focus on the energy in the room. I try to focus on how other people are behaving and try to mimic that. For what? You can't sit here and satisfy somebody that in a year you might not know. In a year you probably won't know. In a year you don't know. So guess what? Stop focusing on trying to please other people and stop censoring your life, because the world's going to miss out on a great person, and great opportunities are going to close their motherfucking doors because you chose to be like everybody else. If they wanted everybody else, they would have asked them, not you. So another thing, like I was saying, was apologizing. I'm that bitch. Excuse my language. I'm that motherfucking bitch that apologizes for apologizing. Like, I don't know where the hell it comes from. Maybe it's confidence, self-esteem, whatever the hell. Like, somebody will literally tell me, stop apologizing. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for saying sorry. Like, stop apologizing for what you do. Be unapologetic. Know that what you said in the exact moment, how you felt, how you decided to choose to lead your life was based on something that you thought was right. If it's wrong, correct that shit, because you have no time to waste. Life does not stop for anybody. But know that when you make these choices, you're making a conscious decision to either better your future or make it worse. I, a lot of times, would play the blame game. Oh my God, why did they do that? Why would they say this to me? Listen, the ultimate decision is up to you. With the choices that you have, there are repercussions to these things. So the consequences that come full circle, that's based on your decision. So don't sit here and blame anybody. Yeah, granted, some people may have contributed to that, but at the end of the day, you never had a gun to your head saying, you have to have this career choice. You have to have this lifestyle. You have to speak this way. You have to look this way. You have to act this way, talk this way. Do what you want to do. This is not everybody else's life. This is your life. Now, if you want to continue to take your focus off and pay attention to everybody else's lane, you're going to miss out on all the tools that God literally placed in your path, like in between obstacles and whatever the hell is there, because he knows that you're going to utilize them if you choose to wisely. And what you don't do is you take them, you pick them up, and you give them to somebody else. What the hell is the point of that? If he wanted to give it to somebody else, if he wanted to put it in somebody else's lane, he would have done it. He's not an idiot. So me, myself, and I have to focus on myself. Stop apologizing for the things that you know damn well you wanted to do at the bottom of your the trenches of your heart, if you feel like you don't have one. And realize that you're not going to get anywhere in life by being a people pleaser. You're not going to get anywhere in life by focusing on everybody else and not yourself. You're not going to get anywhere in life if you keep stopping because there's always some type of excuse. Like, when your excuses, let me tell you this real quick, sister, brother, whoever's watching this, ghost, peanut butter, jelly, I don't freaking know. But when your expectations are low, so are your results. So when your excuses are extremely high, then your expectations are extremely low. Then your results are even lower. That made no fucking sense. But anyways, in my mind, that made sense. In real life, it didn't. So, like, you can't sit here and make up excuses or accept excuses from other people, because I feel like excuses are bullshit, and then expect great results. No, because your excuses are based on fear, and they're also based on judgments made by other people, judgments made on yourself, and sometimes it's just pure laziness. So just focus on, I want this for my life, but there's going to be footwork involved. What do I need to do to get to where I need to be? Cut the bullshit. Open your motherfucking eyes. Yes, it's nice to applaud other people, but it's not good to follow other people, because you have the potential to lead. You have the potential to have a great life, but you can't do shit if you motherfucking can't focus. So get your shit together. Abigail, I'll say that to myself. I ain't being disrespectful to anybody. Nobody's watching this. It's okay. But just respect yourself enough to know that get your shit together. And if you need help, get the assistance you need. Get the support that you need. Fix yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. Just so that when you look back 10 years, when you look back even a month later, you realize, shit, I think I'm onto something, because you deserve that. And if you don't think you do, why are you wasting your motherfucking time liking all these freaking positive quotes and motivational speakers and all this other stuff and blah, 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 and it's not going to get you anywhere just paying attention to it, just talking about it, but actually putting it into practice. Practice what you preach. You'll be good. You'll be fine. You are great. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are successful. You are a leader. You are a born mother freaking leader. Stop following. Focus. You'll do great. Have a good day.